Puzzle quest time. I really should have made sure I'm audible with the music. Turn it down the volume next because where is the volume? There it is. Because there's like not a the options to turn game volume are like quiet, very quiet. There's not an actual slidey bar. I have no idea if that thing sounds any different. Oh god. Shoot. Well, we're gonna roll with it. Okay, that's better.
Many say that the universe moves in never-ending cycles. Cycles of life and death. Cycles of war and peace. Cycles of light and darkness. If that were true, then the lands of the Agarian Knights had known peace for too long. Their kingdom had been quiet and prosperous for many years. But soon, that part of the cycle would end, and another would begin.
You have to read stuff out loud, god dang it. I'm not comfortable with stuff, okay? Your Majesty, I need to request a leave of absence. Your studies are progressing well. What is so urgent? My father, Sir... Oh god, fancy name, Sir Albion, has requested my presence in Syria. Your father is a good man. He would not make such a request unless it was important. Your request is granted. Thank you, Your Majesty. Send your father my regards, and hurry back. You still have much to learn. I will, my queen. Thank you. God dang it. There's gonna be so much reading going on. We're arrived in Syria. I hope it's Syria. It looks like it to me. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce half the stuff in this game. That's okay. Father, I came as soon as I got your message. You are looking well, my daughter. The training in Bartonia obviously agrees with you. We have missed you here in Syria. The Queen sends her regards. Queen Gwendolen is a good person. Even as a young girl, she was very kind and fair. Why did you send for me? Is everything okay? Yes, yes. But I found something odd in the West Tower and I wanted to give it to you personally. The West Tower? That's where your grandfather lived. Yes, it was so long ago, I'm surprised you remember him. I found an old broken shield in there with a message from him. It said that the shield was to be given to you. A broken shield? Yes. It seems like such a trivial matter to call you back from Bartonia almost seems wasteful. But it was one of his last wishes, and he was a brave man. He deserves to have his wishes honored. Thank you, Father. It is always good to see you and to see Syria again.
Quest complete.
Yeah, there's gonna be too much reading early on. Okay, practice, Debbie. Back so soon, all well in Syria, I hope. My father had a gift for me from my late grandfather. He found it and wanted to pass it along. Your grandfather, wasn't he? Yes, Your Majesty. He was the one who claimed on his deathbed that he had been mortally wounded battling skeletons. He was an old man, perhaps a little crazy. The Walking Dead have not been seen in a Gary... Do you call it a Gary or Agria? Agria for many centuries. I don't believe he was crazy. I have heard more than one rumor about such things this last year. Your Majesty? Do not give it any thought. You should return to your training if you are able to, or if you are to become a valued member of the Palace Guard. Evelyn has been waiting for you to return. I will go at once. Yes, this is the part where they would give you a tutorial. I have the tutorial turned off because I don't want to mess with that. Because I've played this game plenty of times. I know the opening dialogue a little too well. Also... So yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, this is a puzzle quest. It is a match 3 fantasy RPG game I freaking love it. Don't have much war, but it doesn't matter against the trainee dummy. I first got this game like back in elementary, middle to intermediate school, one of those. It was in Scholastic magazine. My sister and I had convinced my mom to buy it.
You are victorious.
It's wonderful. Well, I don't remember if I've ever beaten it. My sister has. I think I've gotten close. Yeah, I've gotten stuck on the final boss before, but I can't remember if I actually ever beat him. Everyone tells me your training is proceeding well. I still have much to learn, Your Majesty. I hope you have time. What do you mean? Forgive me, nothing. It's just strange we talked of your grandfather earlier in his Tales of the Undead. There were two similar reports since then. It's very unusual. We've not seen these creatures here since the Bane Wars many centuries ago. Is there anything I can do? Go back to your training with Evelyn. I sense the storm brewing. I think we'll need all of the swords Artonia can muster. As you wish, Majesty. Alright. Now the enemies start attacking back. I'll try to be thorough about getting match scores, but I'm not the best at them. Perhaps because I look a little too quickly sometimes. What? Firebolt's red. No, okay. So yeah, like most fantasy things, wizard spells all revolve around fire for the most part, and lightning. And really no surprise there. The last run through I did on by myself was a druid playthrough. It's not fully done. It's fairly far in. I thought about starting with a druid playthrough, but the problem with druid is it's very slow because you don't have a lot of combat-oriented spells. So you can take a while. Additionally, it's like very weak early game, in my opinion. I wanted something a little faster for a first playthrough. I should probably explain the battle mechanics. Shoot. So that's money. And purple stars are experience. The colored gems are different mana, which you can see in my resource bars. And this is a list of spells I have, a list of the enemy spells, list of our equipment. Yeah. That's purple. Oh, that's health. This glowy thing just shows whose turn it is. Dang it, I thought I'd finish him off. There we go.
You are victorious.
Actually, better not to spend your skill points if you can manage to for as long as possible. Good, you have returned. No, arrived. Dang it. It sounded important, Your Majesty. How can I be of service? It is indeed important. I need you to deliver a message. Message? Why do you need me to deliver it, if I may ask? Wouldn't one of your trusted knights be able to perform this task? We believe there may be an attempt to intercept this message. The message has a better chance of arriving safely if someone unexpected carries it. What are the contents of this message, Your Majesty, if I may ask? All that you need to know is that the message is important, and it must be delivered safely to your father, Sir Albion, in Syria. Nothing more. Yes, Your Majesty, as you wish. Alright. Fight. Alright, yes, the enemies at the beginning of the game are not the smartest. But I can't afford to just loaf around too much or I'm gonna get caught off guard. Like that. Shoot, I looked at my phone for 1 second and I made the wrong move. Yeah, I don't know what I want from there. I'm getting so many random phone calls lately, it's annoying. Email. Okay, yeah, that's something I need to look at later. Okay. Sweet.
You are victorious. You have learned a new
Oh,
spell.
these are skills, by the way. The higher the mastery of these, the more resistance you have that type of magic, the more mana you gain from matching these gems, and the more mana you can hold. Battle is how much raw damage you do with the skulls, and the greater chance of getting extra turns from matching them. Cunning, I know it's who goes first. And also, chance of an extra turn with earning gold coins and morales your health. Father, I have a message for you from Bartonia. Ah, I've been expecting this. You did well to reach here safely. I was attacked on the way here, then I managed to fight them off. You did, eh? Impressive for one so young. Thank you, sir. Here, I have something that might help you. Take this longsword. It will serve you well if trouble strikes again. Thank you, Father. I'm sure it will. If I might ask, what's so important about this message? Indeed, you might ask. Father, I risked my life for this. I think I have a right to know. Suppose you are right. I'll tell you a little, but only because you are my daughter and I trust you. There are rumors of a secret cult far to the north, on the borders of Theria. We know little about them, but they seem to be servants of Lord Bane, the Dark Horseman of Death, and the final boss. If I remember right. This message contains details of a location where they often meet. I have a score to settle with this cult. Let's help you track them down. You are still a novice. Have patience. Will be time enough for fighting later. As you wish, Father. Rest assured, I'll be back.
Quest complete.
I have no idea if this is how I'm supposed to be reading it, but whatever. I'm having fun with it. Longsword. Okay, yeah, extra battle skill. Okay, sweet, we can start doing side quests. Go fight some spiders. Fight! The goal is to not die too many times. If I start dying too much, I'm gonna have to start spending my skill points. I don't want to do that. I should probably explain why I'm stocking up on those, so... I think they call it your citadel. It's basically like your little castle town of sorts. you can buy buildings for it. One of the buildings is Temple, I think it's called. But basically, you can spend your money to get skill points. The more skill points you have, the more expensive it is to buy. So if you don't spend your skill points and you buy them first, for as long as you can hold out, it's greater value. God dang it, I got poisoned. I've like looked up speedrunning this game before considering it, but it looks... I don't think I'm cut out for it. Additionally, like, it's a lot of... Apparently one of the best strategies of the game is to just start farming off of cities when you capture them for money in order to spend on skill points. Which makes sense, but at the same time, I don't really want to play like that. So that's how many turns I have to miss. Yes, good, do that. I can do this. Oh, he didn't take the much for. Too early game.
You are victorious. Quest complete. You have learned a new spell.
Ooh, I get a new spell? Here, what spell did I get? Haste. Haste is okay, it's not my favorite. It's more useful when you get different items. Fire Shield's decent. Not my favorite. Channel Fire is gonna be useful. There's like some really crazy stuff I've done before with Wizard that by no means is good, but it's like so super fun. Like I ended up dying more from than actually doing anything, but it was just so fun. Okay, let's see. You're lucky. He did it. Do I? Yeah. I'm fairly lucky this way. We'll wrap it up quick. If it also gives me the mana I want. So I primarily want to be getting mana that I can use with my spells. But they're... not with him, but some you actually want to just match the mana the enemy needs for the most part, that way they don't have it for their spells. Trolls specifically, they have regenerative powers and it's really annoying, so just if you keep them from getting blue gems, they can't regenerate their health. The dead just makes the battlefield 20 times more dangerous. Oh!
Quest complete.
No, not rumors. I don't even know what rumors used to be. Yeah, this is where you can buy stuff. Is it? Yeah, what is it? Temple, yeah, temple. We are going to be buying the dungeon though, because the dungeon you can use to get... If you defeat enemies a certain number of times, you can capture one in your dungeon. And then I can get a mount that way. Your father tells me that you did well. He was being kind, Your Majesty. Well, be that as it may, I have another favor to ask you. I'm at your service. Our forces are stretched to their limits. Orcs keep pouring over the mountains from the east, taking our people prisoner. And now the dead are rising from their graves within our very borders. Yes, my father told me. I believe an evil cult was responsible. And perhaps they are. But for now, all I need is somebody to travel north into Theria and find one of these undead creatures. A skeleton that has been tormenting the peasants near the royal crypt. Leave at once, Your Majesty, and I will listen for news of this cult during my travels. Do I find the skeleton first? Yeah, I do. It's the sewers where I find the rats first. Let's see. I don't know if I'm doing every single side quest. These are the ones that are just nice for the EXP and they're generally fairly easy. And there are certain ones I know I definitely want to do, because they'll get me extra companions, and I want companions. And people. God damn it. Oh, so yeah, I should probably explain what happens if there are no moves left on the board. If there's no moves left, it'll drain everyone's mana and then reset the board. And then whoever's turn it is will go. So if you see mana drain, that's what's happening. It's annoying, time-consuming, but it can help swing a fight sometimes. This is going terribly. Yeah, I'm just like not paying attention enough, which is probably part of it.
Your hero is near death.
Yeah, I'm not taking this fight seriously enough. We might die. We might die. Okay, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay.
You are victorious. Quest complete. You have learned a new spell.
Do I have the rats available? Yes. Rat time. Giant rat. So we're not going to see him for a little while, but the first boss of this game is a... Should I curse? I suppose to use this saying my granny would say, he's a pain in the fanny. He gets extra turns anytime he matches money. He's half a ton of damage. Randomly just his damage can turn into like 20 randomly can turn into 20 points of damage. He is a very difficult fight, and even in my opinion, harder fight than the second boss fight. So, yeah, when that's coming up, it's gonna take a couple tries most likely. I don't know if I should be cursing or not. I don't curse often. I guess I'll try to avoid as much pointless cursing as possible. It's like... not aiming to be kid-friendly, like, sort of means. It's just... I don't know, cursing often just doesn't feel... That's authentic, I suppose, but... also calling things a pain in the fanny is not authentic. Yeah, if I was playing my druid setup, I would... That's perfect for that. I don't have a lot of red mana. Yeah, sure. Give me red mana. Dang it, mana drain. Okay, what am I working with? This game has such beautiful music. One rat down. I think there's one more rat. Yeah. Another rat. And then a skeleton. Great. I don't like this. You fool. Shoot, I didn't see that. Okay, I really don't need green mana. That's no one him getting it. I'd like to avoid that if if possible. That's really annoying. go.
You are victorious. You have learned a new spell.
I should do this skill now. There we go. No, I do not want to do that. God dang it. I was trying not to set that up, but I accidentally did it anyway. Good move by him with the last part. Yeah, he doesn't always use that move to set things up, it's weird. I would like to have red mana. I might need to channel fire. Do that. Will he do it? Yeah. Fire.
Quest you complete. Are victorious.
Hey, we got the Rat King's Amulet. It gives us extra gold, I think. That's in the belfry. does hold on this board right now, and I don't like it. Well, he has haste too. They're gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. Yep. Oh, I got a new spell, Hand of Power. That's plus 2 damage for 6 turns. Sure. Oh.
Your hero is near death.
I'm very aware I'm near death. God, haste is over, but it doesn't matter.
You have suffered defeat.
It's alright, we'll come back in a moment. I don't have a troll ring yet. Save the money. Let's do an extra fight against this skeleton and then go up and fight him. I think that may be enough. trying to prioritize the stars of the extra experience. So I think it's 600 something I need to level up. I feel like a heroic effort, that's great. It's hard to cause those intentionally.
You are victorious.
Exactly 600. It's not good. There goes haste. Okay. I hate haste. I can never get where to work well for me with the enemies. Just so lucky.
Your hero is near death.
I am well aware. Why am I having so many problems with this stupid rat? Oh man, it's not the worst. It's not the best. Oh, it's definitely the worst.
You have suffered defeat.
Alright, what's the next quest? Okay, I don't want to do that yet. It happens when I level up. I got a new... I can't remember what blind does. I don't remember if that's helpful or not. Troll ring! Yes, we are getting the troll ring. I freaking love the troll ring. Okay. So look at my inventory. I have a helm, I have a weapon, I have a miscellaneous. So I don't have any clothes. So we'll just buy the cheapest one, I guess. Oh, you have messed up. This might be the one. +6. Okay, I need more blue mana in order to activate Troll Ring. Basically what the Troll Ring does is if your blue mana is above a certain amount, it'll heal you at the start of your turn. As it currently stands, my blue mana is not high enough. Now it is. So I should be seeing healing. Yep. One of the best items in the game, in my personal opinion. Well, the line, there is also the greater Troll Ring, and there are better Troll Rings as you go along, but they're still one of the best lines of equipment. Especially because I don't have access to a healing spell. I'm not sure I'm going to unless I nav regenerate off the troll. Druid gets a healing spell. Knight, I think, gets one. I don't think Warrior and Wizard do. I'm not 100% certain on Warrior, I don't play him that often. I'm one short of my blue now. Fire. This is bad, he starts off. Yep.
Your hero is near death.
His haste is no longer active though. At least he got that going first. It's not gonna do enough damage. Oh, I should have seen that. God dang it. Oh dear.
You have suffered defeat.
Alright,
You have
let's
learned a
raise
new
morale
skill.
by 1. Wait, no, I want to spend these morale points as probably. Yeah, Fire and Air Mastery can go up. So I got a new spell. Light. Let's get rid of Handed Power. I'm not sure what blind does, but we can figure that out by casting it. Great. Great start. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage. I need my blue. It's not really blue lined up. God. Here we go. The healing is so nice. It's not a lot, but it adds up. It's gonna be one of these kinds of games, I see. Trying to be very cautious about what this skull gets around. So I don't want it to end up being his turn and there's stuff available for it. Let's try the new spell. What does blind do? Cannot use any spells. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's good for troll fights. cycles. I need red mana. Let's activate these. Oh shoot, I should have seen that. I get the feeling we're gonna come up with another mana drain soon. Stop doing that. Actually managed to get his health pretty low. It's taking a while, but it's happening. I just want yellow mana. I need it. I'm gonna end up taking damage. It's okay right now. Fire. God dang it, that was not enough. Finally.
Quest you complete. Are victorious.
Just 50 XP, that was it. Nothing I can spend there. Nothing I want here. Alright. Time is it? 2:27. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end this stream off. Thank you guys for watching.